So we are pleased to have our special Taos band performing for us tonight. So I'd like to introduce Rick. I don't see Rick. Okay, I'm not going to announce that. Rick will be back in a moment, and he will introduce all of the members of the band. Let you squeeze up here. Oh yeah. Rick, as most of you know, has Brodsky's Bookshop. It's the oldest bookstore in Taos. There he is. All right. Oh, I think it's the oldest in New Mexico. That's amazing. In his younger days, it was probably a long time ago, right? Last year. Rick was a television documentary writer and producer. He plays acoustic guitar, slide guitar, harmonica, and six-string banjo. Please welcome Rick Smith of Richey and the Rewrites.
We are definitely squeezed in up here, but we're going to make it work. This is really, I can't tell you how amazing this is to see all these people out there. Thank you so much for being here. Somos has been so special. You know, my wife and I and kids moved here in '92, and it's, I mean, from the get-go, it's just been a place that has really nurtured and sustained our lives here in Taos. What they're going through right now is somewhat miraculous when we think back to those days of the scrunched-up readings in Cafe Taza. You know, can't hear me? Okay, how about this? Okay. You can't hear me back there? Okay. I'll do my best. What you're looking at up here is really not a performing band. Richey and the Rewrites actually was me, John, and Sean getting together in the Brodsky Bookshop by pushing a few things out of the way and fulfilling a desire to play music together. But after a few years, we got a little bit tired of just hearing ourselves, so we started inviting people in. Long story short, it grew into what you're seeing up on the stage today. But first and foremost, it's people sharing their lives, their love for music, and sharing something that a few of us, I guess, maybe in some ways have the chance to do. And we've nurtured it. The idea of playing publicly came up a couple of times. Last year in April, Morton asked if we would get together and do a benefit show over at the Harwood. We weren't allowed to call it a benefit show, but we did it as a benefit for the Taos Youth Music School, which is a free after-school music program. And when Somos asked us to do pretty much the same thing, there was just absolutely no way we could say no. And our usual MO is we take no fee. Since our agent is the cat who lives at our bookstore, who needs more kibble anyway? And it costs us money, which is sort of the MO and the operating model for most businesses in Taos. But it's a pleasure to be here. We're wonderful supporters of Somos. 4 of us up on the stage are actually published writers. Let's see what else. What other factoids? 2 of us share the last name. 3 of us have Southern roots. What else could we come with? I mean, we do have one professional in here. I really don't want to draw this out. I just, you know, usually they say turn your cell phones off, but you can go ahead and text and you can go ahead and send messages to people like, you cannot believe what I paid $25 to watch. And then you can hold it up and show them what they're missing. Yeah. But I want to also congratulate and thank the readers that came before us. We're riding their coattails. Words have power, and that's what they gave us tonight, and that's what writers do. And those of us that don't write but read, we need to support them at every opportunity. So what do you think? Y'all want to hear some music? Why not? It's going to take me a little moment to get the microphone set, but starting to my right, He's written, what, a couple of books, Johnny?
I've written 120 books and published 22 of them. This microphone works?
It's on. That speaker doesn't work though.
He embodies the word rewrite, let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, jammin' Johnny Nichols. I'm introducing everybody, because not everybody knows you and all these guys.
No, I love Brodsky Bookstore. It's the most successful bookstore in town because it only sells books by John Nichols.
Johnny will be playing the electric and acoustic guitar tonight. To his left, the other guy with the name Smith. This is Craig Smith. We call him quizzical, quixotic, quirky Craig Smith on the mandolin and the accordion.
It used to be a blackjack in Reno.
Right. Yeah, that's right. He did cards in Reno. And Craig, I forgot to mention, is the author of Sing My Whole Life Long, the Jenny Vincent Story. Wonderful book. Pick it up at the Brodsky Bookshop. This fellow here, in addition to living here a long, long time, was started Moondance Studio back in the day. A wonderful recording studio. A vinyl LP was just released. It was written by Joanne Foreman back in the 80s. From there, he transitioned into doing technical work at the TCA as a technical director. Worked in the technical area, and then ran as the executive director of the wonderful Taos Talking Picture Festival, and was director of it when it finally closed down. But mostly in the group, Morton handles all affairs Norwegian because he is from Norway. He's going to be playing percussion and some.
Vikings forever. If you've ever had an affair with a Norwegian, he handles it.
He's going to be beating on the drum here. He's going to be picking up a guitar and playing it occasionally. Please welcome Mort Nilssen.
There used to be a one-man band in Scotland.
It's true.
Now I'm a two-band man in Scotland.
Here's the professional. But the thing is, when people say professional, in this context we're talking about music, because he is a professional musician. He's also a marvelous writer. He's the author of a novel, Substance of Things Hoped For, which, you know where you can get that book? He is also a really wonderful fine graphic artist. He has worked at the Gerald Peters Gallery down in Santa Fe. He's the one that keeps us in rhythm, on the beat. He plays the bass for this group, and tonight he's going to play on one song, the Bajo Sexto. His name is Chipper Thompson. Finally on the end, a man who has written 3 novels and a collection of Zen stories. One Bird, One Stone is the title of that. I'm trying to think of where you can get those books, Sean.
I think there's a little book, one of the classic last of the independent bookstores in a small northern New Mexico town.
I have to look it up on that smartphone, right? Sean is also, well, I guess he's achieved the status, and it's a genuine status, of teacher within the Zen community. I'm not really describing it officially, but you want to describe it officially?
I'm an official Zen teacher, made officially so.
If you describe it, it won't be Zen.
You're right, exactly. Let's leave it empty.
He and his wife Tanya Cassell teach writing. They do online courses and basically teach all over the world.
When you clap too strong, please, he's the only one among us who understands the sound of one hand clapping.
Yes, they don't have to use both of them. I'll hear it anyway.
Our boss, the leader of the band, the man with the plan, Ricky Smith.
Yeah.
Rockin' Ricky Smith.
Multi-instrumentalist. Tonight we will hear him on banjo, dobro, guitar, and harmonica. Did I leave anything out?
All at the same time.
Yes.
Are we ready to
I just want to hastily give them a roadmap of the evening. We're going to kick you off with a couple of songs that have some up-tempo madness going on. We're going to shift into a few songs that actually bring to life that idea of home and place. And the most exciting thing, though, is that towards the end of the set, we have a special surprise guest coming up to join us. An honorary rewrite for this evening only. So hold on,
I didn't know
wait for
James
that.
Taylor was in town.
What'd you say? I heard a comment. We're going to kick it off with Mr. John Nichols. You want to tell us about what you're going to sing? Or you just want to play?
No, will you just tell me if I'm too loud or too soft?
That's Harlan's job.
Just go for it, John. Okay, let's kick it off. It's just a little something I picked up in England.
Johnny Nichols. Rock and roll.
Oh, who's next?
So
This will be
we're
Sean.
going to do a song that's mostly associated with the Rolling Stones, but it was actually written by a man named Bobby Womack. And this is dedicated to all the people who've ever had trouble in their romantic lives.
I am the only guy on this platform who's been married and divorced 3 times. Everybody else has been with their wives and partners for 40 years, 30 years, 25 years, 70 years.
Penny and I just passed 20 years together.
This song is dedicated to me.
Mr. John Nichols is going to tell us what it's all about.
We were putting this little gig together the other night. We were playing, and after we did those two songs, I made the statement that our sound falls somewhere in between Exile on Main Street, check your references, and Sesame Street. And I think that perfectly fits that.
So we bring you Exile on Sesame Street.
Okay, so the next song is some people might find it that they have heard it from Rycooter. Well, this song is called How Can You Keep On Moving? It's sort of in the stay-at-home kind of thing. Anyway, it was written by Agnes Cunningham. She was an activist back in the 30s. She wrote a lot of music with Pete Seeger and her husband. And there are rumors that she came out here and visited Jenny Vincent at one point, but we can't find that that's really a fact. But I think I remember Jenny telling me that she came out here for that. Anyway, she wrote this song. We got a little bit of a different twist on it than she does, more like the Cooter version. So ready? Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, here we go. How can you keep on moving unless you're not ready to? It's up to keep on moving, but I got to rest until the only reason for moving and the reason why I roam is to move to a new location and find myself on.
do y'all think so far? Working for us, I think. But I will point out, yeah, they're still over there at the stand with the liquor. You've heard this from a lot of musicians, but the more you drink, the better we sound.
For Somas, the more you drink, the more you'll give. You know, I was told this Somas event was going to be intense, but I didn't realize this is what it meant.
He tortures us with these puns every time we play. I'm threatening to quit. So we tried to choose at least a few songs that had the theme of home, since we're trying to buy a home here. So we had to talk Craig into doing this. He really didn't want to because he felt corny. We didn't have the heart to tell him he's corny all the time anyway, so.
Quite true. This is one of those songs that was pretty ubiquitous on the radio back in the day, so feel free to sing along.
Please do. everybody. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again. You know, sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Said, hey, it's good to be back home again. I said, hey, it's good to be back home again.
Hence, the next song, led by Chipper Thompson on the bajo sesto.
Chipper, you said you were playing a Baja sex toy? Okay.
I'll pipe down out there, we're trying to play music.
Stop having fun.
What is this, the Taos in? Let's hit it.
Estamos listos. Toca la guitarra, niña.
If you got the dinero, oh, I got my Camaro. Just buy some cash, we'll buy some gas, and off we'll go. Bring all of your pesos, I supply all them pesos. We'll buy some cerveza and light up the mesa, watch the sun go down. Take it, somebody. We tried to write a verse about if you got the dinero, give it all to Somos, but it just didn't rhyme. It didn't work. We are a bunch of writers. Please give it to Somos.
Well, earlier I mentioned that we were going to have a special guest join us this evening. The moment for that has arrived. Let's just put it this way, ladies and gentlemen, for this one night only, these guys sitting up here are honorary caballeros. Let's welcome Tim Trimer. You want to introduce your song, Kim? Tell us why you picked this one and why your husband roped you into doing this. I think you can leave with your reputation intact.
Okay. I kind of feel like a girl who got invited into the cool boys clubhouse for the night. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is a song called Build Me a House. Seemed appropriate. Ready, guys? Build me a house that'll never fall down. When the wind starts blowing, it still holds strong. We need a little place we call our own, and solid open, rest our bones. I'm a sweet loving woman, I want you to be my man. I don't make a little garden with a shovel and a hoe. I plant them seeds, watch them grow. We'll harvest and reap. Well, when it's cold, we'll pull it off the shelf and nourish our souls. Sweet loving woman, I think you can be my man. Now wrap your arms around me and hold on tight. Gotta let me know it's gonna be alright. Now sometimes I get a little afraid, but that's okay, baby. You can get brave. Okay, Sean. There'll be sometimes when the storms come rolling in, I wanna cut off the whole damn thing. A river coming clears us, wash away our sins. Sun will come out, oh, let's do it again. All right, Craig. All right, John, bring us home. Playing a little music on that back porch that you built. Our rocking chairs will stop our feet and count your friends to join on in and sit around and laugh about the time that's been. I'm your sweet loving woman, I know you're my man. And when the day is done and we're tired and we're old, time is sitting over and the sun is setting low. Help each other down to the old earth road, and when our bodies finally rest, we're coming home.
Kim, we got a contract waiting for you.
All right, we got another one for you. We got one more. We're gonna let the leader of the band kick this off, close out the night. A nice, pretty song, a nice, sweet one you can slow dance with your honey with. So, and we got one more about the theme called Home. Thanks for coming out and supporting an organization that this great. This is one of the best organizations in town. It's just fabulous. This is going to be a great home for them.
It's the Society of the Music of the Southwest, right? Yeah, okay.
They're going to help a lot of writers for a lot of years, so you're doing a really good thing.
Hear it? We're having a little, hey, this is a remote deal, We don't even perform, but just sort of feel that this is a little bit of a difficult sound. I'm going to do a song for you now, ostensibly our last one. It's the last one we have listed anyway. What's that? Okay. Well, maybe it ain't so.
1919, Chicago White Sox.
I think some of us has to come up and put the touch on you one more time. I always like to give credit where it's due, and this song right here is one I've loved for years. It's called A Place Called Home, and it's by a wonderful singer-songwriter named Kim Richey, K-I-M-R-I-C-H-E-Y. Check her out online and buy her records, and she really knows how to put a song together. So here we go, boys.
Coming out.
Thanks, everybody.
Jim wants to do something.
for the musicians here if you'd like.
No. This is all persona. But remember, the best things in life are free.